Hey folks, Janet here, Parents Never Give Up with my daughter Avery. And we're here just to touch on the fact that we both had to deal with the different sides of self-harm. And we both saw it from different perspectives. And Avery, you tell me a little bit about what it was for you.
I think it was a lot about just not feeling what I was feeling and trying to escape from that without even realizing it in the moment. After a bit, it just kind of became like, it's like an addiction. Like, it's the thing you go to release pain. It releases endorphins. It makes you feel better, and you feel even shittier after doing it. So I feel like it just becomes a whole cycle of doing it to feel good, and then I feel like that's how like addiction with like substances can come into play, is trying to like, because if you want to stop self-harming, then you end up replacing that with another toxic behavior if you don't deal with like not self-harming properly. Does that make sense?
If you had to tell your younger self or your younger sister something about self-harming, what would you tell your little sister? If she was thinking about it, what would you tell your sister?
It's gonna do more harm than good, and it's just not worth it. It's easier to just talk to someone and sit that moment through than it is dealing with all that extra pain you cause yourself years later.
And if me as your mom, when back then, when I had the inkling something was going on, if we got to replay it, which we don't, we don't get to replay it. But if I could have asked you one question that might have stuck for any parents watching this, any question that would have stuck, what would you have been open to hearing in hindsight? And it's all hindsight.
I don't think anything could have been said that would have changed anything. I think I just wish that I had felt I could be more honest about how I was feeling. But
okay.
I think it's just kids need to know that they can be 100% honest, and you're not going to get in trouble for feeling the way you are. No one's going to get mad at you, because that's a big part of it. You're scared that someone's going to get upset with how you're feeling, which doesn't make any sense, because you're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to not feel well, and the people that love you are going to be there for you for that. They're going to support you, but in your mind, you just feel like they're not. They're just going to get upset, or you're not supposed to feel this way. So why do I feel this way? Like, this isn't normal. And I
in
think,
hindsight, as a mom, honest to God, I was probably only angry because I was scared shitless. Literally scared shitless, because when we were in the emergency room all those times and the doctors were telling us, oh, hey, Avery, make your own decisions or whatever.
No, and honestly, that was fucked up, because I'm 14 or 15. I'm basically like addicted to hurting myself at this point. It's my only coping strategy. And if you give me the option to heal or keep hurting myself, I'm going to keep hurting myself in that, when I'm in that mindset. But even a few days after times where I refused to get stitches, like, I would regret it, and I wish that they would have forced me to, because I wouldn't be stuck dealing with an infection or a huge scar down the road that I really did wish I had got stitched up.
True. Well, thank you, Avery, for being brave enough to do this with me. I love you. And parents, we got to keep trying and working together. Our kids need us.
Shit gets better.